Joining us now on the program is Ian Grant, the CEO and the curator with Umoja Fine Arts, with us on the Megacast today. Ian, thanks for being with us.
Yes, thank you, Tyler. Thank you for having us from Umoja Arts.
Yeah, glad to have you on. First, I'll just tell us a little bit about yourself and the history of Umoja Fine Arts.
Okay, Umoja Fine Arts was founded to celebrate the greatest artistic achievement of local and internationally acclaimed artists. We were founded in 1996. I'm the CEO and curator of Umoja Fine Arts, and my wife is the vice president. It is a family business.
And so, what sort of art are you then curating at Umoja? What sort of art are you collecting and providing to the public?
Yes, basically, we're mostly curating and showing African American art, which is very, very key across the spectrum, as this is the fastest growing segment of the entire art world of art from our community.
And what are some of the artists that you've been working with so far, have curated their art through your company?
Yes, we'll be showing at an event coming up this weekend. We'll be showing master artist Paul Goodnight. We'll also be showing Grammy Award winning artist Marcus Glenn, internationally acclaimed artist Larry Poncho Brown. We also have with us, unfortunately, I helped to manage her estate, but the great Annie Lee, we have an original there from her. She passed away in 2014. She was my mentor. And from a local, strong, premier artist standpoint, we'll have Marcel Stewart, and we'll have also the great Rosemary Summers.
We're joined on the program today by Ian Grant, the CEO and curator of Umoja Fine Arts. You can find them online, umojafinearts.com, UMOJA finearts.com for more information and to get in contact with them as well. You can also call them at 248-773-9008, 248-773-9008 for more information. And also you have an upcoming Umoja Arts Basel event too. Can you tell us about that event and how people can participate?
Yes, our upcoming Umoja Art Basel event is basically to basically celebrate the contemporary art and to talk about the lost gems that we have in our community. The arts is a area that is really, really growing. What's key is that we have to continue to educate our community about the artists that we have, both locally and from around the country, and also educate them on collecting art and also building generational wealth. That's very, very key and important. So basically, we were at Art Basel, and then we reassembled the show here in the Detroit metro market because we wanted to give people here in this marketplace the opportunity to see artists that are being focused and featured on a worldwide scale.
And just how do you work with these artists and with people that may want to be exploring a career in being an artist, or just selling their art in the future, to provide that education on how to turn that into a career and create generational wealth through their creativity and through creating this great art?
Well, we do that two ways. The first way is if we're bringing a new artist in, that we're bringing up an emerging artist, pretty much. We kind of take a look at their work and we try to help them range their work. We try to let them understand how to go inside of themselves and pull the work out of them, what they're feeling, what their emotions are. And we call it pretty much going at Umoja Fine Arts, going into the belly, going deep into the belly, past the belly button, going down and pulling out of you the artwork and the concepts and the ideas and the colorization that comes from Africa out of you to put on canvas, and you're capturing a sign of the time right now. That's very, very key for you, and very, very key to show the public the artwork that we would like to be displayed. And then we teach the artists how to range their artwork across the spectrum. And then from there, we market them across the world and across the country. So we invest in them with their artwork. What makes the difference between a $10 artist and a $10,000 artist, whether they're singing or whether they're painting? The difference truly is marketing. So that's very, very key and important that they're with a gallery and that they're being marketed in order to get to their maximum level of what their value and their worth will be.
And that's
The
huge, Ian,
second
to
part
be
of
able
your question,
to
just to answer the
please.
second part of your question, number two is again the public, and it's going to come down to three things, just like real estate, where you have location, location, location. In the art market, it's education, education, education.
And it's so huge to be able to provide that to these artists, and it can be a turning point for them in their career. It could be the difference between art being something that they're pursuing and something that they're actively doing as their career. And so if people would like to participate in the Umoja Basel and would like to uh, have access to some of these educational resources and those conversations with you and others in your organization, how can they go about registering or getting involved with your Umoja Basel?
Yeah, for the Umoja Basel event that's coming up this weekend on Friday the 27th, it's going to be from 5 to 9. It's going to be also on Saturday from 1 to 6 p.m. They can register at umojafinearts.com. That's UMOJAFINEARTS.com. UmojaFineArts.com. And we take this so seriously in the history of each individual artistic piece that's created that we're bringing in award-winning journalist Ed Gordon to interview the artists from 5:30 to 7:30 on Friday. Coming up here on the 27th, Ed Gordon will be there interviewing our different artists about their techniques, about their style, their history, what they were thinking about when they painted the art, and also how is this piece significantly a historical piece, or who are they trying to represent through the art.
You can find more information on Umoja Fine Arts on their website, umojafinearts.com. And as Ian said, their event coming up this weekend, Friday, January 27th, 5 p.m. until 9 p.m., Saturday, 1 o'clock until 6 o'clock on the 28th. Learn more and register on their website, umojafinearts.com, or call them 248-773-9008, 248-773-9008 for more information. And if those out in the community, maybe they can't attend the Basel this weekend, or just interested in exploring some of the art that you're curating at Umoja Fine Arts, where's your showcase located? Your showroom located?
Okay, we're located in the Crossroad building in Southfield, and that's pretty much in the Northland area where the Northland Mall is. It's right across from Universal Warehouse, right next to the Salvation Army on Northland Drive. Our address is 16250 Northland Drive. We're at Suite 102. That's in Southfield, Michigan. So again, 16250 Northland Drive, Suite 102, Southfield, Michigan.
So much more going on at Umoja Fine Arts, and keep up to date with them on everything that's going on, as well as shop with them online on their website, umojafinearts.com. We're joined by the CEO and the curator of Umoja Fine Arts, Ian Grant, on today's edition of the Megacast. Ian, a couple more minutes with you before we'll need to move on today. Anything else that we haven't discussed yet about Umoja Fine Arts that we should know about or would be interesting for our audience to be considering as they're maybe thinking about attending the Basel on this weekend?
Yeah, well, it's very key. We would like to again mention our sponsors. We have three sponsors: Fork Full of Love, GE Distribution, and Tangi Grant Real Estate Group. They're very, very important to the event and making sure the event happened. And as I indicated, come in, get a chance to meet the artists, get a chance to look around. These are some of the jewels and gems from our community. It's the fastest growing segment in the entire art world. And you want to start collecting now because it's like anything else. We don't have a piece of the sports industry, we don't have a piece of the music industry and other industries that's been developed out there. And this is one of the last industries that we can have the opportunity to participate in and to be able to collect and to be able to meet the artists too as they continue to develop and continue to put out great work.
Ian, thank you so much for joining us and telling us more. And we're looking forward to having a lot of people go out and join you for your Umoja Basel this weekend on Friday and on Saturday.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. We really appreciate it. And thanks to all the listeners. And we hope to see you to come out. And again, if you can't make it, we do have an e-commerce website. So we have people that order on our e-commerce website from all over the world. Again, finearts with the S.com.